tawag nito, ah, yung obligasyon ng Pogo na Lucky Star sa PAGCOR ang pinag-uusapan ninyo sa PAGCOR. So, due diligence, bilang abogado, dun sa mga diskusyong iyon, alam nyo. Sabi nyo nga, tawag nito, yung obligasyon ng Pogo na Lucky Star sa PAGCOR ang pinag-uusapan ninyo sa PAGCOR. So, due diligence, bilang abogado dun sa mga diskusyong iyon, alam nyo kung ano yung mga dokumentong sinumite, alam nyo yung mga official attachments na nakalagay doon. Did you confront Cassie Linong about this? Or kinasuhan nyo ba siya na kung bakit nandun yung pangalan nyo sa organizational chart?
Madam, nagagalit po kayo dahil sinasabi nyo, binibigay ko ng mga salita ang inyong bibig. Pero right now,
Hindi
you
naman
already
ako nagagalit. Sinasabi ko lang wag niyong gawin yun.
Pero ngayon po, sinabi nyo, you again insinuated that I had anything to do with the document. Ayan nga po sinasabi ko. As far as I know po...
Attorney, please stop using that offensive verb, insinuating. I am a very plain speaker.
Okay, I'm
Pwede
sorry.
Nyo lang, it's all right. Pwede nyo lang sabihin, mali yung fact na
Mali po.
sinasite, tinatanggi nyo yung sinabi ng ibang resource person. 4 na taon na pong itong investigasyon. Halos wala na pong nag-insinuate kasi dire-diretso na pong mag-usap. Okay, so please tell the committee, kinonfront nyo ba si Cassie Linong or kinasuhan nyo ba siya? Bakit nandyan yung pangalan nyo sa organization?
Well, unang-una po, nalaman ko lang na nandun ang aking pangalan nung nag-hearing po last time dito na sinabi ni Chairman Aldenco. Pero bilang abogado and naging professor ng constitutional law, I'm familiar with the rules of the Senate. And the Senate says that in proving facts, the rules of court apply in the suppletory character.
I don't need to argue with you about that, attorney.
Pero
But you
ang
don't need
sinasabi
to,
ko lang
excuse me, sandali po. You don't need to tell the committee what the rules of the Senate are.
Well, I'm just
Please
citing
just
po.
answer our question. You don't
My
need to
answer
cite,
po
it's not
is
necessary.
that document is only evidence of its existence. Pero para patunayan po yung katotohanan na nakalasaad sa dokumentong yan, dapat meron pong testigo na nakakita ng ginawa yung dokumentong yan, o di naman kaya testigo ng gumawa ng dokumentong yan, o di naman kaya yung testigo na pumirma ng dokumentong yan.
Actually,
Pag
as
wala
I
po
said
yan,
earlier,
hindi
excuse
po siya
me,
po
no,
pwede.
excuse me.
Ma'am, excuse me
No,
kasi...
no, excuse me, Attorney Roque.
I'm sorry, madam, but
yes,
I am a
it's all
resource
right.
person invited.
Yes, you are.
I was
Wait,
asked
let me
to
finish.
answer.
Yes, you
Hindi ko
already
po
answered in
maintindihan,
excess.
Kapag gusto niyo
Sandali
akong
po.
tumigil, papatigil niyo ako kapag ako nag-explain.
Yes.
I thought we were engaged in
Attorney.
the search for the truth.
Oh, definitely we are. Attorney Roque, what I'm saying, yes, and Sherwin.
Attorney Roque, please be reminded to respect the chairperson.
I'm very respectful, Madam Chair.
Paano respectful na nagsasalita siya, sinasabayan mo siya?
I apologize, Senator Gatchalian.
One more,
I
and
apologize.
I will cite you in contempt. And if you disrespect the chairperson, we'll be compelled to cite you in contempt.
I understand and I apologize.
Kung naman
Your Honor.
sabayan siya, nagsasalita siya, siyang chairperson.
Okay, Your Honor. I understand. I apologize.
Alright, balikan ko po yung mga tanong ko kay Attorney Roque.
Yes, Madam Chair.
Yes, thank you. Alright. So, Attorney Roque, incorporator rin po kayo, si Ms. Myla Roque, at ang dating law partner nyo, incorporators po kayo sa Biancham, tama po ba?
That is correct. Biancham is my family holding corporation.
Alright.
It's part of our estate planning.
Alright, so Family Holding Corporation, part of your estate planning. And then, ngayon, ang email address po sa cover sheet ng Articles of Incorporation ng Biancham, alright, so verbally i-redact ko na lang, hindi ko na lang babanggitin yung email address. So, may isang observation sa kaninang pagtatanong, may layers ng ownership ang kumpanya, ang bahay, pero lumalabas na kayo rin ito.
Well, I've never denied that, and that's why I said that I have an interest in that house. But it has to be emphasized na for purposes of search warrants, they have to specify the registered owner ng bahay. Kaya nga po, una-una, dinideny ko po na na-raid yung bahay ko dahil wala pong search warrant doon sa nangyari. Ang meron lang po, mission order at pag-aresto ng Bureau of Immigration sa dalawang Chinese nationals.
So mission order po ang nag-cover ng raid.
Hindi po raid,
Sorry.
ang apprehension po. Kasi ang raid po,
apprehension.
wala pong search warrant at may abogado naman po yung mga foreigners na nakatira ron, hindi po sila pinapasok because under the Constitution and the Bill of Rights apply also to foreigners, hindi po sila po pwedeng pumasok na walang search warrant.
Briefly, Attorney Roque, I'll leave you to just ask a related question sa BI. Mission order lamang daw ang dala at walang warrant. Can you educate a non-law enforcer like me?
Yes, Madam Chair. We confirm na during the arrest, the BI used the mission order. Wala pong search warrant. Walang warrant of arrest.
Alright, so apprehended yung dalawang tao at nasa custody ngayon ng PAOK.
Yes, Madam Chair.
Alright, salamat po. Back to Attorney Roque. Can I
Yes, Madam
confirm lang po na your wife, Ms. Myla Roque, is the managing director of Biancham since 2015 ayon sa annual report ng Pag-ibig.
Well, she was with Pag-ibig and she was managing director of Biancham, but she resigned. She resigned.
Po.
I cannot remember exactly when, but as I said, we filed an application to be part of the AFAB property and we appended a feasibility study. Meron pong malicious report sa media making it appear na yun ang kinikita na namin. E yan po ay feasibility study. The requirement po yan ng AFAB kung kayo po ay mag-apply para maging kabahagi ng teritoryo ng AFAB. So dahil po doon, ayaw ng misis ko yung ganyang mga kontrobersiya, sabi po niya, I want out. At kaya nga po, ang nangyari po dyan, talagang nag-withdraw din kami doon sa project na yan because my wife said, I really want out. I want my privacy. No? At yan po ang dahilan kung bakit nagkaroon po ng change of ownership. At yan din po ang dahilan kung bakit recently, we are now taking moves to reclaim Biancham. No? Except that my wife really says, I want out. And that's also why we are contemplating even a separation of property para malinaw na hindi siya may involve sa aking mga business undertakings. The decision was made also because we had business reversals in a solar project kung saan doon ko po iniinganyo yung Whirlwind company, no? And we lost substantial amount of money in that business transaction.
Alright. Hanggang kailan managing partner yung asawa niyo sa Biancham?
Sandali lang po yan because yung investment po namin dyan sa First Bataan actually, and that was the controversy, was before I became congressman. And the controversy came out when I was a newly elected congressman, and that's when she verbalized that she wanted out dahil ayaw niya
Anong
magamit
taon
ako
po
sa
yun nung naging rep
Siguro
kayo?
2016 po ako naging rep dahil
So
nanalo
she-
po ako nung 2016 elections.
So she would have been managing partner for at least 1 year. From
1 year lang
2015
po
to
yan, hindi po
2016.
nagtagal siya because she really wanted out. In fact, she wanted out of all my business transactions because gusto po niya maging pribadong individual.
Alright. But gaya ng ipinakita kong Articles of Incorporation, List of Incorporators kanina kay Mr. De La Serna, may incorporators na nakalagay doon, isa rin po si Ms. Myla Roque.
Yes, that's what
Alright.
the document says po. Hindi po yan dinideny.
So just to summarize, yung house, alright. Okay, before I summarize, regarding yung pinaplano yung takeover sa Biancham, so ibig sabihin ba, bibilihin nyo yung shares ni AR? Bibilin De La Serna? Bibilihin nyo yung shares ng ibang shareholders? Or kaninong shares or kani-kaninong shares ang bibili ninyo para ma-effect yung takeover?
Ang share po ni R is 1 share. Ang tawag lang po dyan, qualifying. Kasi bago po naamindahan ng corporation code, kinakailangan meron 5 na directors at 5 incorporators. Ngayon po pwede na pong magkaroon ng one-man corporation. So kaya po yung mga nakalagay po dyan na 1 shareholder lamang, they are what is known as qualifying shares para makumpleto yung 5. Now, ang nangyari po kasi dyan is dahil we were also applying for an AFAB accreditation and at that time sa Kongreso po, nagkaring malaking issue yung pag-aari ni Congressman Florendo sa Tadeco, minabuti na rin po namin na lumabas muna doon sa investment sa Bataan. So nalugi po kami doon pero binalik ang pera namin na wala namang bawas, wala lang kami ng interest. So yun po ang dahilan kung bakit nagbago po yung shareholdings ng Biancham. No? Pero ngayon po, as we speak, and even before this controversy, the papers are being drawn na babalik po ako. No? I'm going to repurchase the shares and I will register it soon. No? Dahil malinaw naman ang gusto mangyari ni Mrs. basta wala siyang kinalaman doon sa mga negosyo na pinapasok ko. So magiging malinaw ko anin sa kanya, anin sa akin, at para ang isusugal ko lang, to quote her words, is yung sa akin lang at hindi niya isusugal yung sa kanya at sa pamilya.
So, ibig sabihin po, i-buy out nyo sina Mr. De La Serna at yung iba pang shareholders para maging one-person corporation na yung Biancham sa inyo na po.
Well, actually, napirmahan na po nila lahat ng mga dokumento no, papunta sa akin. Pero hindi pa po kami nagnotaryo kasi inaayos pa. No? So, hindi naman po one-man corporation yan. Dahil sa totoo lang, kukuha rin po ako ng mga partners. So, magkakaroon din po kami ng reallocation pero mangyayari po ay babalik talaga po ako dyan.
So just to summarize, yung bahay na naging subject ng mission order para ma-apprehend yung dalawang tao na associated sa Pogo Hub sa Bamban, that house is owned by PH2. PH2 is owned by Biancham, and your wife was managing director for about a year of Biancham.
Yes po.
All
Yes.
right. So we will just do more research on that.
And because it is owned by PH2, Madam Chair, corporation under the laws approved by Congress have separate personalities from the individuals constituting the corporation.
Sige po. So those are my questions. No, sorry. So just to continue, Attorney Roque. So even after the testimonies of Chair Tenco and Attorney Fernandez, minimaintain nyo pa rin po ba na hindi kayo lawyer ng Lucky South 99 o kahit anong POGO for that matter?
I confirm that 100%. And the reason po is, dala-dala ko po ngayon ng mga dokumento. Alam niyo po, ang attorney-client relations, kinakailangan po yan magkasundo ang partido because it is the highest fiduciary relationship. Kaya nga po yung tinatawag na attorney-client privilege, miski dito po sa Kongreso, hindi nyo mapapakontep kapag na-invoke yan attorney-client privilege. At sa totoo lang
Within
po,
certain limitations, of course.
at sa totoo lang po, sana kinuha po ako ng Lucky Star na abogado. Bakit po? Dahil yung raid sa PORAC, unconstitutional po yan. Nag-raid po sila, kumuha sila ng warrant of arrest galing sa Bulacan judge outside of jurisdiction.
Excuse me, sige.
Well,
Hindi natin
ano na po?
ini-investiga yung raid. We are investigating
Yes,
the
ma'am, but I'm
POGO.
just saying
So
kasi
please just make your answer
mabilis
to
lang po.
this short. Kasi
Yes.
it was actually just a yes or no
Ma'am,
question.
but ma'am, let us be fair because you have been insinuating I am a lawyer for Lucky South. That is why
Excuse me, the chair has not been insinuating anything. The chair and the members of the committee have been asking questions based on the testimonies, sworn testimonies of PAGCOR Chair Tenco, Attorney Fernandez of PAGCOR, and other resource persons. So the resource person will not impute any insinuation to the chair. Will please just answer the questions. The chair has given the resource person
okay, Your Honor, then,
leeway to answer
in
the
the
questions.
interest of
Please answer
fairness,
properly.
may I be allowed to dispute then the statement of the prior resource person?
We will get to that in the
Okay,
course
so
of
the question
questioning
again,
of the
Madam Chair, is
Do you maintain na hindi kayo abogado ng Lucky South 99 or any POGO for that matter?
I maintain as an officer of the courts and under oath before the Senate of the Republic of the Philippines that I have never acted as legal counsel for Lucky South 99 or for any other POGO.
Alright. Pero tama naman pong totoo na nakipag-meeting kayo sa PAGCOR tungkol sa POGO sa PORAC. Yes or no
Totoo
lang
po yun, nakipag-meeting ako, but as I said, ang aking kasama po ay kakilala ko bilang Whirlwind Corporate Secretary and I have documents in my possession which I would like to submit now to the Senate.
Yes,
Kasi
please
iba po
do
yung
that. Thank
usap-usapan
you.
lang, iba kapag notaryadong dokumento.
Okay. And definitely, yung pagtestimonya ng ibang mga resource persons ay hindi rin lamang usap-usapan at may mga sinasubmit ding dokumento. Otherwise, the committee would not bother inviting them again and again to
Madam,
hearings. Excuse me. I'd just like to ask the next question. So, ang topic ng mga meeting at pag-uusap nyo sa PAGCOR, and in fact, mga pag-follow up nyo sa PAGCOR, ay utang ng Lucky South 99, ng mismong POGO. Tama po ba?
Tama po yun.
Alright, salamat. So, hindi lang talaga Whirlwind, Lucky South 99 din.
Pwede ba
So,
ho mag-explain?
Pwede naman po.
Okay, kasi po ang Whirlwind is not only the lessor, they're also the service provider. Now, I appeal now to the officials of PAGCOR, siguro kayo po mag-explain kung anong ginagawa ng service providers, including Chair Andrea Dominguez, because I had that opportunity to work with her. Domingo, no? Ang service providers po, sila talaga ang nagbibigay ng lahat na kinakailangan ng mga POGO operators, kasi POGO operators po, lahat yan Chino. Hindi po yan nag-i-Ingles. Kaya nga po meron silang mga representative sa PAGCOR. Dahil sila mismo, they have no ability to communicate dahil nag-establish na nga sila ng mga independent POGO hubs. So ang pagkakaintindi ko po talaga, trabaho po ng service provider na magbigay ng serbisyo sa kanilang mga kliyente.
All right, Attorney, salamat. The committee will ask further questions sa PAGCOR. Balik na lang po tayo dito sa Lucky South at PAGCOR, no? Ang sabi po nyo, you did not authorize the use of your name in the organizational chart. That was submitted as an official attachment by Lucky South 99 to PAGCOR. So, kasalanan po yan ni Cassie Linong, tama ba?
Hindi po, kasalanan po yan ng kung sinong gumawa.
Sino
Dahil
ang
wala
gumawa?
naman pong establishment. Gumawa po niyan, Lucky South.
Yes.
Dahil sila po nag-a-apply.
Na si Cassie Linong ang isang doon.
Wala po
Ang
pa
boss
tayong
doon.
ebidensya na nagpapakita kung sino nag-submit talaga ng mga dokumento, but PAGCOR can confirm kung sino talaga nag-submit ng mga dokumentong yan.
Okay, we will
Pero-
ask PAGCOR that again later. We asked them before. Basta ang malinaw po sa komite ay yung organizational chart na yan na may drawing, may box, na legal, na nandun yung pangalan nyo, was one of the official attachments sa submissions ng Lucky South 99 sa PAGCOR. And sabi nyo nga, tawag nito, yung obligasyon ng POGO na Lucky South PAGCOR ang pinag-uusapan ninyo sa PAGCOR. So, due diligence, bilang abogado, dun sa mga diskusyong iyon, alam nyo kung ano yung mga dokumentong sinumite, alam nyo yung mga official attachments na nakalagay doon. Did you confront Cassie Linong about this? Or kinasuhan nyo ba siya na kung bakit nandun yung pangalan nyo sa organizational chart?
Madam, nagagalit po kayo dahil sinasabi nyo, binibigay ko ng mga salita ang inyong bibig. Pero right now,
Hindi
you
naman ako
already assume.
nagagalit. Sinasabi ko lang wag niyong gawin
Oo,
yun.
pero ngayon po, sinabi nyo, you again insinuated that I had anything to do with the document. Ayan nga po sinasabi ko. As far as I know po,
Attorney, please stop using that offensive verb insinuating. I am a very plain speaker.
okay, I'm
Pwede
sorry.
nyo lang, it's all right. Pwede
Okay.
nyo lang sabihin mali yung fact na
Mali po.
sinasite, tinatanggi
Oo.
nyo yung sinabi ng ibang resource person. 4 na taon na pong itong investigasyon. Halos wala na pong nag-insinuate kasi dire-diretso na pong mag-usap. Okay, so please tell the committee, kinonfront nyo ba si Cassie Linong or kinasuhan nyo ba siya? Bakit nandyan yung pangalan nyo sa organization?
Well, unang-una po, nalaman ko lang na nandun ang aking pangalan nung nag-hearing po last time dito na sinabi ni Chairman Aldenco. Pero bilang abogado and naging professor ng constitutional law, I'm familiar with the rules of the Senate. And the Senate says that in proving facts, the rules of court apply in the suppletory character.
I don't need to argue with you about
Opo,
that, attorney.
pero
But you
ang
don't need
sinasabi
to,
ko lang
excuse me, sandali po. You don't need to tell the committee what the rules of the Senate are.
Well, I'm just
Please
citing
just
po.
answer our question. You don't
My
need to
answer
cite,
po
it's not
is
necessary.
that document is only evidence of its existence. Pero para patunayan po yung katotohanan na nakalasaad sa dokumentong yan, dapat meron pong testigo na nakakita ng ginawa yung dokumentong yan, o di naman kaya testigo ng gumawa ng dokumentong yan, o di naman kaya yung testigo na pumirma ng dokumentong yan.
Actually,
Pag
as
wala
I
po
said
yan,
earlier,
hindi
excuse
po siya
me.
po
No,
pwede.
excuse
Ma'am,
me.
excuse me
No,
kasi
excuse me, Attorney Roque.
I'm sorry, madam, but I
Yes,
am a
it's all
resource
right.
person
Yes,
invited.
you are.
I
Wait,
was asked
let me
to
finish.
answer.
Yes, you
Hindi ko
already
po
answered in
maintindihan,
excess.
Kapag gusto niyo
Sandali
akong
po.
tumigil, papatigil niyo ako pag ako nag-explain.
Yes.
I thought we were engaged in
Attorney.
the search for the truth.
Oh, definitely we are. Attorney Roque, what I am
Sir,
saying,
but-
yes,
but-
and Sherwin.
Attorney Roque, please be reminded to respect the chairperson.
I'm very respectful, Madam Chair.
Paano respectful na nagsasalita siya, sinasabayan mo siya?
I apologize, Senator Gatchalian.
One more,
I
and
apologize.
I will cite you in contempt. And if you disrespect the chairperson, we'll be compelled to cite you in contempt.
I understand and I apologize.
Mo naman
Your Honor.
sabayan siya, nagsasalita siya, siyang chairperson.
Okay, Your Honor. I understand. I apologize.
Salamat, Sen. Sherwin. At salamat, Attorney Roque. Apology nyo kay Sen. Sherwin. Saying is, there is no need for any resource person to cite the rules of the Senate to a Senate committee. We know that. So please just answer the questions which are being asked of each resource person at length with an embarrassment of time para masagot nyo yung mga tanong. But please stick to the topics and do not lecture a Senate committee about the rules of the Senate committee. We know that. We ourselves, kapag lumalabag kami doon. So, I suppose your answer is hindi kayo nagreklamo kay Cassie Liong at hindi nyo siya kinasuhan kung bakit nandun yung pangalan nyo sa chart.
As I said, Madam, nalaman ko lang po yung pangalan ko nasa chart during the last hearing. Ang Sinasabi ko po under oath as an officer of the court, hindi ko po inauthorize ang paglagay ng pangalan ko doon. Wala pong kinalaman sa paggawa ng dokumentong yan at wala po anong testimonya sa kahit sino na gumawa ng testimonya na nagsasabi na pumayag po ako. And I deny that under oath.
Alright. And sa interview nyo naman po, kina Ted Filon at DJ Chacha, inamin nyo, quote, dinulog sa akin yung problema ni Cassie, yung nangyari sa Lucky South. So mula mismo sa bibig ninyo, interes ng mismong Pogo, ang miniting at fina-follow up nyo o inaareglo sa PAGCOR.
Kasi nga po, sila ay service provider ng Lucky South. So gaya po ng sinagot din ni Dennis Cunanan, pag may problema ang Lucky South, tumatawag sila doon sa mga tao na tutulungan sila dahil hindi nga po nag-i-English yan maya.
Okay. So but, whether service provider o ano paman, dinulog nyo yung problema ni Miss Cassie Leong at ng Lucky South na isang Pogo, idinulog nyo sa PAGCOR.
Dinulog ko po dahil pinakiusapan po ako nung service provider. Wala po akong kahit sinong kakilala sa Lucky South.
Well, kilala nyo si Cassie Leong, siya, Lucky South po siya.
Ay hindi ko po siya kakilala as Lucky South dahil ito po mga dokumento nagpapakita na siya ay pumirma sa mga pleadings na ginawa ko nung ako po i-retain mga 2 weeks after that meeting para sa kasong ejectment. Kaya nga po paulit-ulit ako, hindi po nagtagal matapos yung meeting na yon, dinulog po sa akin itong mga kaso. At 3 kaso po yan at lahat po ito ngayon isusumitin ko sa ating komite na
Salamat.
nagpapatunay po na ang aking kliyente sa mga kasong ito ay will win at ang pumirma po ay si Cassie Ong bilang corporate secretary. Madam, I'm now turning over these documents and this consists of number 1, ad cautela motion to quash or recall writ of execution filed before Branch 114 of the Regional Trial Court of Angeles City, omnibus motion for its manifestation, entry of appearance, and second manifestation, remand of the case to MPC, filed before the Municipal Trial Court of Porac, Pampanga, both of which contain the filing with our consent by one Catherine Cassandra L. Ong, Corporate Secretary, Whirlwind Corporation. And of course, the third one is a petition for annulment of judgment with application for temporary restraining order and writ of preliminary injunction, docketed as CA GR number 18013, filed with the Court of Appeals, also bearing verification and consent signed by Cassandra L. Ong as Corporate Secretary of Whirlwind Corporation.
Salamat,
I
Attorney.
submit these
Yes,
documents to the
COMSEC, paki-receive kay Attorney
Corporate
Roque.
Secretary, Your Honor.
To the Committee Secretary. Yes, thank you.
Ay, to the committee secretary.
Yes. Speaking of Cassie Leong again, in contact po ba kayo sa kanya? Baka naman pwede niyong sabihan siya na mag-show up na dito.
I will advise her to show up dahil kinakailangan talaga, especially to prove kung ano talaga yung reklamo niya kay Mr. Dennis Cunanan.
Salamat. At kung nasa Singapore na siya, malapit lang naman mag-fly back. Ngayon, Attorney, Lucky South has had issues of criminality and illegal activity since 2021 and yet pinacilitate niyo itong problem-solving session sa PAGCOR. Bakit
Ma'am,
po?
ang totoo po dyan ay, again, PAGCOR should be the one to clarify this. Yung na-in trouble po dyan is a sub-licensee. Dahil tinanong ko po si Cassie dyan. Yung panahon po na meron pang sub-licensee at mother's title po, mother license ang Lucky South, ang na-in trouble po dyan ay hindi po doon sa Porac. Doon po siya sa Friendship Highway. So it is a
Saan po yun?
sub-licensee.
Anong pangalan
Ang
at
Friendship Highway po ay, it's also in Angeles City, no? Not in Porac anymore. Pero yan pong na-raid is not the Porac facility. It is a different location, a sub-licensee of Lucky
Ano
South.
pong pangalan ng sub-licensee?
Ay pareho naman po lahat yan eh. And the PAGCOR officials can confirm this.
So it's also Lucky South 99?
Well, because ginagamit po nila yung lisensya dahil nung unang panahon, allowed po ang mga sub-licensee at nandiyan naman po ang past and present leadership ng PAGCOR. Kaya hindi po naapektuhan ang operation ng Lucky South dahil na-establish naman na hindi po yung Lucky South na nag-ooperate sa Porac ang may pagkakasala dun sa raid na yun.
Well, definitely the committee will get back to the current PAGCOR chair dahil napaka-unequivocal yung pagkasabi na Lucky South 99 mismo ang may problema. Okay, so Attorney, so ayaw nyo mang amining, abogado kayo ng Pogo, malinaw na abogado naman kayo ng taga-areglo ng Pogo. So,
Pwede
bukod
naman
pa
po
dyan,
yun.
excuse me Attorney, sandali po. Bukod pa dyan, ang pag-areglong ginawa nyo sa PAGCOR, nangyari noong 2023. Pero gaya ng nabanggit ko kanina, noong 2022 pa lang, ni-raid na ang Lucky South 99 dahil sa human trafficking. At hindi po isang sub-licensee ng Lucky South sa Friendship Highway o kahit saan pa man, but yung Lucky South dun sa Porac. Ito po ang tanong ko, sa kabila ng lahat ng yan, at kahit alam yung trabaho ng Whirlwind, na protektahan ang interes ng Pogong may track record ng kriminalidad, umayag pa rin kayong maging abogado nila. Tama po ba?
Tama po yun kasi wala naman akong nalaman na merong raid noong 2021. Kasi na-meet ko na lang po sila tapos ng eleksyon. na-meet ko na sila nung bumalik na ako sa aking private practice 2022 at hindi ko naman sinusubaybayan kung sino talaga yung mga na-raid ng 2021. At ang pagkakaalam ko po, sila ay whirlwind kasi nga po 2 weeks after our meeting, lahat ng dokumento na pinirmahan nila kung saan nila ako retain as lawyer ay sa ngalan po ng whirlwind. Again, fully documented po yan.
So pero ang nasa likod ng isip ko kasi yung pagpulong nyo ni Cassie Leong ng Lucky South 99 sa PAGCOR. So, inaamin nyo po ba na ang pag-areglo nyo sa PAGCOR ay para sa Lucky South 99 at hindi para sa Whirlwind lamang?
Hindi po. Ang aking tinulungan po ay whirlwind. Kasi noong nga panahon po yan, hindi ko nga po kakilalang whirlwind bilang isang kliyente. Kakilala ko po sila dahil iniinganyo ko sila mag-invest sa mga energy projects. So yung pagsama ko po sa kanila, well, if we go by the Supreme Court definition of attorney-client, yes, meron pong attorney-client relation, pero it was more of an accommodation. Wala po kami engagement, hindi po ako bayad doon. Nagkaroon lang kami ng engagement 2 weeks after dahil nga po dito sa ejectment case na nangyari. So kumbaga, that was part and parcel of my effort to entice them to invest into projects that I'm pushing for renewable energy dyan sa Cebu. At in a time span po of mga 1 year, talaga namang pong, well, frustrated po ako dahil hindi ko rin sila nainganyo. But ang naging sumatotal po, naging tutor nila ako for renewable energy at ang decision nila bago ang pangyayari ng lahat ay sila magde-develop ng sarili nilang solar farm at magtatayo pa di umano ng isang integrated solar panel manufacturing facility. No? So medyo nainis po talaga ako doon dahil nga ang dami kong oras na ginugol, pero pampalubag loob, ang sabi naman ng Whirlwind, bibigyan ka namin ng shares, founder shares, dahil ikaw ang tutor namin dito sa negosyong ito.
Salamat, Attorney. Yun lang yung mga tanong ko sa inyo ngayong araw. But please stay because I'm sure my colleagues will have questions for you.
Salamat din po, and again, I apologize. Alam niyo na po, init ng damdamin. Kasi kung makikita niyo po yung release ng PAGCOR, abay ako dahil naglabi para sa illegal na logo. Hindi naman po yun ang sinabi ni Altenco. I appreciate it, Mr. Altenco. Pero dapat naman po, call your attention of your PR department na nag-issue ng press release. Kasi yung hindi niyo pong pinangalanan kung sino yun, parang showbiz, talaga pong sinabi nila na mayroong ex-cabinet member na nag-intercede para sa lisensya sa isang illegal pogo. Hindi naman po talaga yung pangyari. And I appreciate that you said the truth before this committee.
Alright, salamat, Attorney. Yung mga side discussions on the side na lamang po. Alright, kinumpirma po ninyo na kasinungalingan ang sinabi ni Alice Go na wala siyang kinalaman sa Zunyuan at sa mga pogo. So, salamat po mula sa chair at mula sa aming committee.
Thank you po.
Thank you. Sino pong nandito para sa Bureau of Immigration? I'm sorry. Sa BID? Yes,
Good morning, Miss Chair.
good morning. Sorry, hindi ko makita yung nameplate ng attorney.
I'm Attorney Homer Arellano po from the Bureau of Immigration.
Salamat, Attorney Arellano. Nagkondukta po kayo ng raid nitong weekend sa isang subdivision. Nag-raid po kayo ngayong weekend sa isang subdivision sa Tuba, Benguet. Pwede po bang may ulat tungkol sa raid na iyan sa komiteng ito? Halimbawa, bakit po kayo nag-raid? Sino ang nadatnan nyo? At sino may-ari ng bahay na yon?
Ma'am, para po sa mas better discussion sa description, yung pong chief namin ng Intel Division ang mag-discuss po.
Alright, please. Chief Intel, kumari pong lumapit kayo rito. Nakapag-sumpa po ba kayo kanina? Alright, thank you, sir. Please take your seat. Ano pong buong pangalan nyo, sir?
Good morning, Madam Chairperson, Your Honors, and good morning to this committee. Fortunato S. Manahan Jr., Madam Chairperson, Chief of the Intelligence Division.
Chief Manahan? Alright, thank you, sir. So, pakiulat sa komite kung yung dahilan ng pag-raid, kung mayroon at anong identity ng mga datnan doon, at yung may-ari ng bahay na iyon. Please proceed.
Madam Chairperson, last Friday, there was a coordination ng PAOK sa aming bureau, sa aming commissioner, to conduct an operation sa Benguet. And the Bureau of Immigration issued a mission order signed by the commissioner for a certain subject. Nag-dispatch po tayo ng team to join the PAOK, and then 2 foreign nationals po ang na-arrest po, and now in the custody of the PAOK.
Sino po itong foreign nationals?
Madam Chair, 1 male and 1 female. The female is a Chinese national. The male is a Cambodian national.
Okay. At ano yung specific na dahilan na nag-raid kayo doon? At ano yung kinalaman nitong dalawang nadatnan ninyo, kinustody ninyo, anong kinalaman nila dun sa dahilan ng pagpaparid?
Madam Chair, the information received through the coordination of PAOK, yung target subjects daw ho is involved sa Bamban na raid few months ago.
So hindi lamang po involved sa Pogo in general, pero particular sa Pogo sa Bamban. Ibig pong sabihin mula Bamban, maaring tumakas sila basta excuse me, lumipat sila sa Benguet.
Wala naman hong information na gano'n, pero yung subject po is cited daw po sa mountain province, which is Benguet.
Okay, so yung subject persons na, kumbaga persons of interest kaugnay ng Bamban Pogo na site sa Benguet, kaya pinareid po sa BI.
Together with the PAOK, Madam Chair.
Yes, so BI and PAO. And sino may-ari ng bahay kung saan nadatnan yung Chinese woman at Cambodian man?
Madam Chair, yung Bureau of Immigration po, wala akong personal knowledge dun sa name or ownership of the residents. We're just after the foreign nationals stated dun sa mission order issued.
So sa mission order, paano dinescribe nung PAOK yung bahay na pinaparade sa inyo kasama nila?
Wala akong information na naibigay sa amin. Only the name of the foreign national stated sa mission order, Madam Chair.
Alright, may tanong si SP
Is
Pro
there a
Tem.
representative from PAOK here present?
Comsec, nandito ba ang PAOK?
Ibig
Alright.
sabihin, when you
Please proceed.
applied for the mission order, hindi nyo in-specify kung kaninong bahay yun, i-raid ninyo?
Yes, Madam Chairperson, Your Honor. We're just after the site and the name
Didn't
of the
you
subject.
care to ask who owns the house?
Hindi po. Usually when we conduct operations po, hindi naman po namin tinatanong kung sino yung ang owner of the establishment or owner of the house.
Okay, as we speak, wala ba kayong alam kung sino may-ari ng bahay?
Wala po, Your Honor.
Kasi lumalabas kasi may nag-interview ang may-ari daw ng bahay, si Secretary Roque. Secretary Roque, sa inyo ba yung bahay na yun?
Well,
Attorney
una
Roque.
po, magandang umaga po kay Senate President Pro Tempore, kay Madam Chairperson, Sen.Hontiveros, and kay Senator Gatchalian, at sa lahat ng mga bisita rito. Now, ang bahay po na tinutukoy nyo sa Tuba Benguet ay rehistrado sa isang korporasyon. Tiniran ko po yan nung ako po umalis ng gobyerno, and I do have an interest in the corporation that owns it. No? Pero, wala po sa akin ang possession ng bahay na yan. Dahil as of January of 2024, yan po ay pinaupahan ng korporasyon at ang umuupa po ay isang Wan Yun na isang Chinese national na siya po ay pumirma sa contract of lease ay require siya na magpakita ng alien certificate of registration at lumalabas po na siya ay holder ng isang 9G working visa, meaning she has a right to be in the Philippines. So ang rehistradong lessee po dyan, at yan ay rehistrado rin sa Homeowners Association ng Subdivision para sila ay makapasok, ay itong babae na isang Wan Yun. Kaya nga po, nung sinabi nila na sinalakay ang bahay ko at may mga wanted na mga pogo bosses doon, ako po'y talaga nag-conclude na meron talagang pilit na naninira sa akin. Gaya nung naunang release na ng PAGCOR na ako daw ay naglakad para sa lisensya ng isang illegal na pogo at matapos naman marinig ang testimonya ni Chairman Altenco, wala naman pong ganung sinabi.
Attorney
Mr.
Roque,
Altenco.
wag muna po tayo dumako sa ibang issue.
Okay.
Focus muna tayo sa tanong ni SP Pro Temp na may tanong din ako. Mamaya, dadako po tayo sa ibang mga issue pati yung nabanggit nyo. So let's please focus.
Okay, so meron po akong interest sa korporasyon na may-ari ng bahay na yan. In fact, in the near future, I am concluding a transaction na kukunin ko yung buong korporasyon na may-ari ng bahay na yan. Now, pero ang ina-emphasize ko po, regardless of the ownership, there is a contract of lease which is duly notarized and which I will submit before this honorable body, which means na ang possession po dyan is in the hands of Ms. Wan Yu, who is a legal resident of the Philippines with an alien certificate of registration and in possession of a 9G working visa. Ang gusto ko nga pong malaman, kung nakita nila doon sa bahay na yon, yung tao na hinahanap nila na allegedly may tie sa Banban. Dahil kung di naman po ako nagkakamali, again, as part of due diligence, yung isang lalaking nahuli dyan is the partner of of the lessee, no? Hindi ko naman po tinatanggi na may interest talaga ako dyan sa korporasyon na yan, albeit not 100% as of yet, pero magiging 100% na po yan. Now, yun nga po, yung lalaki, ang alam ko, is the partner of Wan Yun, and alam niyo po, hanggang ngayon, meron akong katiwala doon. Kasi nga po, nais ko masigurado na yung lessee will only use the premises for residential purposes. No? Dahil nung ako po ay nasa gobyerno pa, may mga nagrereklamo sa mga villages gaya ng multinational village na ginagawang pogo at 70 people at a time ang nasa residential homes. So nagtalaga pa ako ng caretaker para masigurado na wala pong ganyan at ang caretaker's report naman ay talagang hanggang 3 tao lang ang nakatira ron. Ang question po is, yun nga po, kung yung lalaking nahuli ay siyang merong tie sa banban at dahil alam ko po, nag-due diligence din naman kami kung sino yung lalaking yon, partner yon ng aking lessee, but gentleman of leisure po yun eh. Ang sinasabi ng aking katiwala, hindi naman umaalis ng bahay, golf lang ng golf kasi may golf course po dyan at nang tinanong namin minsan ano ba ang trabaho niya, sabi niya he is a digital nomad, no? Cryptocurrency. No? So nais ko po makita talaga kung ano yung ebidensya na yung lalaking yon ay involved sa banban dahil kung hindi naman po, talagang meron pong concerted effort na iling ako dito sa mga pogo no, na akin namang itinatanggi po. Maraming salamat po.
Salamat, Attorney Roque and SP Pro Temp. But follow up lang, Attorney Roque, sabi niyo korporasyon ang may-ari ng bahay na ni-raid
Opo.
at natagpuan ng 2 foreign nationals na associated ng PAOK sa Bamban at nasa custody ngayon ng BI. Sabi niyo sa ano yan, sa korporasyon. But you also, nung nagsalita kayo kanina, you also refer to it as bahay ko.
Well, I do not deny po na I have an interest in the corporation. Hindi ko po dinideny yun. In fact,
Aling korporasyon po iyan?
ang pangalan po ata is PH2, hindi ko maalala, no?
PH2.
PH2.
Pero wait a minute, dapat maalala niyo po,
well,
you intend to
mahaba pa yung pangalan.
procure 100% ownership
Anyway,
of it.
maya-maya po,
PH2.
darating po
What
yung...
does PH2 stand for?
Well,
po?
ano po yan eh, that's the location of the address of the house. Okay, anyway, maya-maya
PH2,
po,
why, what's the whole address
parang
of the
phase
house?
2, black number, gano'n,
Okay,
no?
phase 2.
Pero maya-maya po, nagpakuha ko ng contract of lease para ipakita rito sa committee na ito, no? Na
And sa ngayon po, kayo ang majority shareholder ng PH2.
sa ngayon po hindi.
Hindi.
Pero
Anong
kami po
percentage po ng
ang-
ownership niyo?
Ay, nako, nominal lang po ako ngayon, no? Nominal.
10%, 20%?
Well, ngayon po lumalabas, ano lang ako, nag-subscribe lang po ako when it was incorporated, no?
At sino po yung majority shareholder sa
Ang majority is another corporation
PH2?
po. Another
What is that
corporation.
other corporation?
It's Biancham Holdings po.
Ano pong pangalan?
Biancham Holdings.
Biancham
Holdings.
Holding,
Oo.
BIAN,
CHAM.
Bianchan Holdings.
Yes, yes.
Magkano, ganong kalaki yung majority?
Lahat po yan
Sold.
sa Biancham Holdings.
Pero
wholly
minority,
owned.
nominal kayo.
Nominal.
Wholly.
Oo, wholly owned po yan
Bianchan
by Biancham.
Holdings. Sino pong incorporators ng Bianchan Holdings?
Attorney Percival Ortega po at yun po naalala ko si Attorney Percival Ortega.
Aha.
I think meron din pong attorney, hindi ko na po maalala kung sino pa yan, pero I think meron pang, well, minimum of 5 po yan eh. Pero majority shareholder
Alright.
is Attorney Percival Ortega.
Okay. So majority shareholder si Attorney Percival Ortega para sa Bianchan Holding. There's at least 1 other attorney at 3 pa
Yes,
for a
opo,
total
opo.
of 5.
But
Okay
I
po.
confirm that we're in the process of buying into Biancham now.
All right.
And
And
we
sabi
want a
nyo nga,
controlling
you
interest.
want 100% ba or controlling?
We will
lang?
have controlling interest of Biancham po pag natapos na ang mga papeles.
All right. Pero nasa homeowners association din po kayo ng subdivision, tama po?
Well, nung simula po, dahil tiniran ko po yan nung ako po yung umalis sa gobyerno nung 2019, pero nung bumalik ako sa gobyerno, hindi na po ako tumira doon. Pero hanggang ngayon po, I consider myself a resident of Baguio but I stay in another house.
Pero member po kayo ng HOA dun sa subdivision?
Mandatory po na yung corporate owner is a member of the homeowners association.
So member po, dahil mandatory, member kayo ng HOA ng subdivision?
Member po yung corporation that owns the house.
Okay. So sinong nakapangalang representative ng Bianchan Holdings sa HOA ng subdivision?
Hindi po ako sigurado no kung sino ngayon ang nakapangalan doon, no? But I do know that lahat po ng mga dues are being paid and the real estate taxes are being paid.
Sino pong nagbabayad ng dues at real estate taxes para
Well,
sa
ano po,
Bianchan?
it is also Biancham, no, that pays for it, no. But in
Aha.
any case, hindi ko po dinideny that, that is a house that I have an interest in. I have lived in the house. Ang sinasabi ko lang po, pinaupahan po yan and possession is now with the lessee.
For the record, yung Bianchan Holdings, nabalita po dati na may partnership sa First Mariveles Holdings Corp o FB.page na nag-apply for POGO license dati.
Hindi po.
Maaring,
I deny
it's,
that. I deny that.
You deny it. Okay.
Yes, ang
Well, we will ask
application po
the
is
proper,
AFAP.
oo,
It's the Freeport Authority of
AFAP.
Bataan.
Okay,
It
we
is
will
not
ask
with
that.
PAGCOR.
All right, we will ask that sa present and possibly past PAGCOR chairs later.
Wala po yung application
Mhm.
at all with PAGCOR.
Yes, well noted yung denial nyo. Itatanong. Pero POGO po siya.
Hindi po.
Hindi rin
That's
siya
a real
POGO.
estate development company
Real
na
estate.
nag-apply po for accreditation sa AFAB pero hindi na po
Okay.
na-pursue.
Okay, we will ask that of
AFAB po.
no. The chair will say who we will ask that from. We will ask that from PAGCOR and if necessary, invite AFAB to the next hearing if necessary. Pero itatanong muna natin sa PAGCOR mamaya. So, attorney, wala po kayong possession ng bahay pero may supervision dahil may bantay po
May
kayo
bantay
doon. Okay po. Alright, salamat. So just to continue with, salamat Attorney Roque. Just to continue with the BI, um, Attorney Arellano, no? Attorney Arellano. Okay. Sinabi po ng BI.
Madam Chair.
Yes, sir.
Chief,
Yes, sir.
Fortunato Manahan po, Chief ng Intel.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes. Opo, opo. Sorry, sir. Salamat po. Nag-ulat po kayo sa komite namin tungkol sa raid nyo dun sa pinaraid na bahay, pinaraid po ng PAOK na bahay sa Benguet. Do you wish to add anything else po para sa impormasyon ng komiteng ito tungkol sa raid na yon, yung dalawang taong nadatnan nyo doon na nasa custody nyo ngayon, and any other details about the house or the raid in general?
Yes, Madam Chairperson, just for the final clarification lang po na yung male and female, the two subjects, is under the custody of PAOK since Saturday po.
Noted po.
Thank
I
you.
stand corrected. So under custody ng PAOK, yung isang Chinese woman at isang Cambodian man. Alright. Maraming salamat po, Chief Manahan. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson.
Apo. So could we have Sir Attorney Arellano back for further questions for the BI? Yes, SP Pro Tem.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Ano pangalan mo? Attorney Arellano?
Opo.
So as we speak, nakalis na ba si Alice Goo?
Based po sa records namin kaninang umaga, nandito pa po si
Nandito pa.
Alice Go at saka yung Go Wapi.
May I ask the OSAA kung ano na status ng warrant of arrest nitong si Mayor Go? Ba't hindi mahanap-hanap? If they have coordinated with the police agencies concerned? Sino ang nasa OSAA dito? Bakit hindi mahuli-huli itong mayor na ito?
SP Pro Tem, pinapatawag po si General Angkan.
Alright.
Please proceed.
So, as we speak, nandito pa? Attorney Arellano,
Based po sa record namin, nasa Pilipinas pa po.
sigurado ka dyan, ha?
Yes po. Yes.
Baka nakaalis na yan, mag-private plane yan.
Ah,
Paano nyo matututukan kung nag-private plane yung tao?
Kasama po sa mga minomonitor namin, ports, airports or seaports. So, kung kahit po gumamit ng
Marami tayong
private
airports dito, hindi lang sa Manila. Maraming mga maliliit na airports dito sa ating bansa. So how can you monitor it? Nang nakaalis?
may mga immigration officers po sa mga iba't ibang subports at seaports.
Even sa mga maliliit na airports natin, meron?
Basta
Sa
po,
hindi naman international airport?
basta po
Halimbawa
international.
ako, pumunta sa airport, napakaliit, wala namang immigration doon, sumakay ako, pumunta ako roon. O tapos padala ako sa Hong Kong, kaya ng isang maliit na plano, paano nyo mamamonitor yan?
Usually po, pag may mga chartered flights, ini-inform din po yung immigration para i-monitor namin kung sino yung mga sasakay dun sa aeroplano.
Eh pagka fictitious yung binigay na pangalan, paano? Paano nyo mamamonitor yan?
Na-check naman po namin,
Nandito na po. I-acknowledge ko lang muna presensya ni Sen. Robin. Shukran for attending the hearing. And Senator Grace, maraming salamat for joining the hearing. And SP Pro Tem, andito na rin po si General Anggan, yung ating
Tatanungin
Office
ko lang
Sergeant at
kung ano
Arms.
yung status ng warrant of arrest ni Mayor Go. Bakit hindi mahanap-hanap? Have you coordinated with the PNP, NBI, para mahuli?
General Angkan, sa kabila ng marami nyo ng suporta sa komite, sa tulong din ng NBI sa pagsuserve ng mga pina at saka warrant. So, paki-address po yung concern ni SP Pro Tem.
Madam Chair, Your Honors, before we conducted the issuance of serving the order of arrest, we connected with the Philippine National Police, as well as after which I connected with NBI with regard to the arrest of the 8 personalities.
So what happened? I mean, ba't hindi nyo pa mahanap?
So now I'm still checking with them, and the capability of your Senior Sergeant at Arms is only to serve, and we are purely on coordination with these law enforcement agencies, Your Honor.
Are there any representatives from the PNP or NBI present here today?
Sino pong magsasalita para sa PNP? Police Colonel Lagares, sir. And then nandito rin po SP Pro Tem ang NBI, si Deputy Director Magno.
Have you coordinated with the law enforcement agencies, General?
Madam Chair, Your Honor, I talked with the Chief of the Philippine National Police, and as well as to the Director NBI, Judge Santiago, Your Honor.
All right, Colonel
Madam
Lagare.
Chair, Your Honor, I'm Police Colonel John Marchi Lagare, the Chief of Staff of the Criminal Investigation and Detection Group. And for that actionable item, Your Honor, we have already designated a tracker team from the regional field unit and also from the higher headquarters to look for Mayor Alice Guso. Your Honor.
The warrant of arrest has been issued by this committee a long time ago. Ba't hanggang ngayon hindi pa makuha yan? Makuha itong mayor na ito. Wala ba kayong lead?
Actually, I will first inquire from the detective team from the DSOO detectives,
Ano, no?
the detective support operation unit, Your Honor, and I will give feedback.
Sino?
Mike niyo, sir.
O sige, while waiting, who's the representative from the NBI?
At SP Pro Temp, Colonel Lagare, kung maaari, bigay niyo yung sagot sa tanong ni SP Pro Temp within this hearing po. So could we hear from the NBI, Deputy Director Magno?
Mr. Chair, SP Prompt, good morning, sirs. The warrant of arrest has already been cascaded to our regions and districts. As of now, our teams and most of the agents are doing their best to locate and serve the warrant of arrest of this honorable committee, Mr. Chair, and Madam Chair.
Okay, the chairperson, Madam Chairperson, has made statements that Mayor Go has been very active on Facebook. Hindi pa matrace yan? Yung IP address niyan?
Efforts are being done by our cybercrime group, Madam Chair.
Why is it taking so long? When did the committee issue this warrant of arrest against her? July 11. Oh, 2 weeks na, hindi pa mahanap.
I will immediately check the status right now of our
Wala ba kayong
cybercrime.
lead? Asan
Mr.
siya?
Chair, we were informed that by our assets as of prior to the issuance of the warrant of arrest, there are some sightings in Bulacan. However,
Sightings lang.
sightings lang po.
Kamukha lang niya.
However, when the team went to the possible locations of the sightings, ay as of now, malalaman po natin na wala naman pong nahuli o nakita pa po. Mr. Chair, Madam Chair.
Kailan niyo mapapangako sa committee ito kung kailan niyo mahuli yan?
We will try our best, Madam Chair, to issue to serve the warrant of arrest soonest, and we will submit a report to this effect.
If you cannot arrest her within a month, baka maapekto ng budget niyo.
Noted po, Madam Chair.
Hmm?
Yes, sir, we will do our best.
Ganon din sa pulis yan. Pag hindi niyo mahanap within a month yan. Dahil we cannot just keep on waiting here. Eh, mahina yung mga intelligence ninyo pag ganon. Ang dami-daming mga nasa-serve ng warrant of arrest yun. Mabilis mahuli. Bakit ito? Kilala pa, hindi niyo mahuli. You better get your acts together. Kailangan may proper coordination kayo with all our law enforcement agencies. Yun sa amin, on the part of the Senate, yung sa amin, we can just do so much. Hindi naman sila kasing powerful din yun na lahat ng resources nasa inyo. Okay?
Salamat, SP Pro Temp and Deputy Director Domingo and Police Colonel Lagare. Maraming salamat po, General Angkan. Yes, and Grace.
Ang katanungan ko po ay para sa PAGCOR kasi nung nagbigay ng direktiba ang ating Pangulo na dapat wala ng legal o illegal na POGO, naglabas din ng statement na maraming apektado dito. So I would like to hear from the PAGCOR chairman, what steps has he taken to continue with the transition of eliminating all the POGO operations in the country, and how many POGOs will be affected? How many are actually registered POGOs? How many workers will be displaced? What can we do with those workers? And those that will be deported, do we have data on how many those are? So maybe let's begin with the transition. What are you doing now? What steps are you taking to the PAGCOR chairman, please?
Chair Tenko.
Good morning, Senator Paul. Good morning, Senator Senator Tempore Jinggoy, Chairman Senator Hontiveros, and Chairman Senator Gatchalian. Well, in answer to your question, nung Lunes po nung gabi nung nag-utos sa SONA ang Pangulo, unfortunately hindi po kami nakapag-coordinate kaagad with the respective government agencies because of the calamity or the typhoon that happened. But I wish to report to you that starting tomorrow, we already have meetings with the different government agencies. So we're starting with DOLE. Secretary Benny Laguesma and I are having lunch tomorrow, and we will be discussing the status of the close to 40,000 who will be displaced. And on Thursday, I just got word prior to the hearing that Secretary Boying Rimulya is calling for a meeting together with PAGCOR, the PAOK, the Bureau of Immigration, and the Department of Justice. So we could also start formulating guidelines as to how we will deal with the winding up of the operations of all. Actually, IGLs na po yun. So there are 44 right now because the mandate of the President is very clear. PAGCOR is being mandated to wind down the operations. So in reference to even those who have the licenses we had reissued. No? And I'm referring to the IGLs. There is much confusion, and I believe a lot of news reports that are false. The mandate of the President during the SONA is very clear. It was read by Senator Gatchalian earlier, ordering PAGCOR to already wind down the operations of all. And PAGCOR cannot wind down the operations of all the illegals because they're not under our jurisdiction, primarily because they do not have licenses anymore. Yun naman pong IGL, na ipaliwanag ko na po ng ilang pagkakataon yan hindi lang po dito sa Senado, kundi sa Kongreso din. We reissued the licenses to 44 that are left out of the 298 issued in the last administration. So yung 44 po, yun na lang yung natirang nabigyan ng internet gaming licenses. But that is covered by the order of the President because maliwanag po wind down all the so nag-uumpisa na po yung proseso, and with regard to your question as to how many, there are 44 as of this very moment. We have not issued any licenses in the last few months, any new ones. So yung pong tinatanong nyo kung ilan, 44 po, at ang kasama po dito ay sila lang po yung may lihito yung lisensya sa pangkasalukuyan.
As I understand, syempre hindi naman ninyo kasama yung mga illegal, hindi man nakarehistro sa inyo yon. Pero I'm glad to hear that you are actually very supportive now of this directive by the President. I would just like to make sure that baka naman kasi mag-rebrand ang POGO baka biglang magkaroon ng special class of BPOs such as that. So anything that will have to go through PAGCOR, I would just like to make sure bawal na yung mga licenses for that. Kung ano pa man ang pangalan nila. Number two, ang daming mga infrastructure ng POGOs. Illegal infrastructures, because we found those that are not really registered. Maybe the government can decide what we can do with that. Baka mamaya housing na yan para sa ating mga kababayan. I mean, after we pay the proper fees for that, to be able to take over those places legally, I think it can be converted to help our countrymen. But definitely, I am in support of a possible bill in the Senate that we should file to ban any sort of POGOs or anything that has related to gambling online. So that would be my only question for PAGCOR, and maybe later on again for other agencies. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you rin, Sen. Grace. And salamat din sa actually maganda at baka nasisimula ng ideya ninyo na yung mga ibang vacated infrastructure ng mga POGO na binana nga at pinapa-wind down ni Presidente ay maaring mapakinabangan ng ating mga kababayan sa pamamagitan ng gobyerno. I'm referring to a first step in that spirit dun sa isang probisyon ng bago nating ipinasang AFASA law, yung Anti-Financial Scam Law, na may provision po doon, at salamat muli kay Chair Mark na tinanggap nila yung proposed amendment ng representasyong ito, na assets seized in raids in which victim survivors of human trafficking were rescued ay maaring gamitin ng mga department at o ahensya ng gobyerno para i-rehabilitate. Yes, itong mga victim survivors. So maraming salamat sa ideya nyo para sa posibleng mas malawak na sakop ng mga infrastructure ng mga POGO. Salamat, Sen. Yes, SP Pro Tem.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I would like to ask some questions to Mr. Dennis Conanan. Can you remove your face mask, or are you allergic to anything?
My wife is sick, Your Honor, so I'm just making sure.
All right. Despite repeated invitations coming from this committee, bakit ngayon ka lang nag-appear?
Your Honors, the first one was I was represented by my lawyers. The second one, Your Honors, we did not honestly receive the subpoena.
You did not?
We did not receive, Your Honors, the subpoena.
Okay, where are you connected right now?
I'm just doing my own business, Your Honor, private.
Okay, do you confirm that you were hired as a consultant?
Yes,
of,
Your Honor.
of whom?
Of Hongxing, Your Honor, and Lakas South.
In Bamban Pogo?
Yes,
You're
Your Honor.
connected?
As an authorized representative.
Porac.
of the time. Yes, Your Honor.
Also Porac?
Yes, Your Honor.
Lawag?
Lawag, Your Honors, was also requested by Lakas South, Your Honors.
Aside from these three Pogos, meron pa bang iba?
None, Your Honors.
Did you sign a contract with them?
No, Your Honors.
Ano yung duration ng services mo doon?
just for their application for license, Your Honor. Contracted for that.
What initially attracted you to become to be involved in the Pogo industry?
We, honestly, Your Honor, we were not even in that line.
Excuse me?
We were not in that line.
You're not?
We're not in that line of work, Your Honor.
How did you become a consultant there?
When we were looking for a site office in Pampanga, Your Honors, because we were being asked to help one municipality in Central Luzon. Your Honors, I cannot do what they mentioned in their statements, but I stand by that fact on my side. Plus, Your Honors, if in case I really did that,
Wala pa rin?
during the during the reapplication in September and October, Lucky South still communicated with our office requesting our assistance to help them with their PAGCOR reapplication, because they said, because we left them already, and if they just wanted to make sure that their documents are properly documented and conveyed together. If in that situation, Your Honors, the fact stays, then I doubt they will even ask me to help them out with the review of their documents.
Okay, Madam Chair, we cannot ferret out the truth if Miss Cassandra Leong is not here. So we might as well wait for the appearance of Miss Cassandra Leong for her to corroborate the statements of the members of the officials of PAGCOR. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, SP Pro Temp. Ilang tanong na lang sa inyo for now, Mr. Cunanan. Well, kailan pa nagsimula kayo ma-involve sa POGOs? You mentioned earlier, 2019.
2019 yun, Madam.
And the first POGO you were involved in was itong Hongsheng.
No, ma'am.
Was,
Lucky South.
was Lucky South, 99. And matagal na po itong investigasyon namin. Sa palagay niyo po, sino po talaga ang pinaka-big boss ng mga POGO na to?
Most likely, Your Honors, yung sa may mga Chinese group sila na parang mga boss na dumarating na magaganda yung sasakyan eh. So I suppose they're these people in both camps.
Magagandang sasakyan.
And we were not well, I was not introduced to these people because apparently I was informed that they cannot speak Filipino or something or English.
So sinong nagta-translate or interpret para sa inyo?
Ito nga pong si Hangao, si Charlotte. Tapos nung umalis po yan, may pumalit sa kanya.
Sino po?
Si Sarah. May Chinese name din po siya. Kasi
Ano yung Filipino name niya?
Sarah ho yung pangalan niya. Sarah Xu ang Filipino name niya.
Sarah Xu.
Yeah, SYU. And then she has a Chinese name, HUEI, CIH.
HUEICIH.
Opo, yung Chinese name niya.
Huisi or
Si.
Huichi.
Opo.
Filipino po siya o Chino?
Chinese din po.
Chino rin.
Oo. Na nakakapag-English.
Na marunong mag-Ingles.
Opo.
Alright, Mr. Cunanan, those are all my questions for you for now, but please stay around kasi sigurado ko yung mga colleagues ko may mga
Check mo nga. I-pindutin mo. Ay, bumalik sa plaso. Ayun na. Dana. Punta ka sa settings talaga, settings. Hindi siya magkukunik yung ganun. Yan, dito ka punta. Ayan o, nakakunik na nga ata eh. Connecting nga o.
Wow. Anime
Ay,
yata
wala.
to.
Yung ko. Ano ba yung Facebook mo? Facebook. Ay, kapapa mo dito yung Facebook niya. Ay, send ko sa kanya. Para i-ano mo na lang. I-press mo na lang. Ay, paste.
Diyan ka? Send ko na lang kaya.
Di, yun dun. Pupunta sa messenger. Tapos i-copy mo lang. Mahaba kasi yan ang password do. Giancarlo. Sino ba si Giancarlo? Sino ba yan? Pangalan eh.
Si Kuya JC yan eh.
Oh, di ba? 5G niya ata. Baka may secretan na siya eh. Secret, ano tawag doon? Yan. Kopyahin mo lang. Yan, copy. Yan, punta ka na doon. Sa wifi.
Hindi.
Oh, di ba? Kay kuya mo to. Hindi nyo alam to. Secret, ano niya to?
Ano?
Yan, paste mo lang sa dito. Press, tapos paste. Ah, yan, dyan na yan. Ganun lang mag-ano. Hindi nyo alam no. Hindi, kuya mo nga ata yan. Secret ano niya yan, pang sarili niya yan.
Kuya Junior?
Kuya mo, asahan natin mo.
Hindi namin alam yan eh.
Oh, yan na. Nakakunap na.
Malakas ba?
Try mo.
Kaya pala yung class mo pa mag-iina.
Hindi yun ano yan. Secret ano niya yan, wifi. Secret wifi ni ata ni kuya. Pansarili niya lang yun.
Nakakita tayo dito yan.
Hindi niya makikita yun. Pag marunong siya, makikita niya yun. Kung nakasino na ako eh. Ganun lang. Huwag mo lang sabihin. Secreto niya yan. Ay, sobrang lakas ng wifi dito pag nasa taas ako. Lalo dito.
Yeah?
Lalo pag dito ako, sobrang lakas. Naka-full bar. Meron din. Ayan o, ayan o, nagamit mo. Ayan o, ayan o, nagamit mo. Walang boses. Kanina pa pala walang boses eh. 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 Walang boses. Kanina pa pala walang boses.
po kayo sa Biancham, tama po ba?
That is correct. Yan.
Po kayo sa Biancham, tama po ba?
That is correct. Yan. It's my family holding corporation.
All right.
It's part of our estate planning.
All right.
Po kayo sa Biancham, tama po.
That is correct. Yan.
And then,